Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel where we talk about stuff. I, for some reason, stumbled across a number of YouTube videos in the course of the last week, and I don't really understand exactly why. Basically stating that the idea of passive income is a lie, that passive income is not real, that passive income does not exist. You might have at some point seen these videos popping up as well. There's a huge group of people on YouTube who are now like anti-investors, where they basically talk about people who are in the investing world and how they're spreading nonsense online. This is how I think I somehow got there. And one of the things that popped up, I won't name any YouTube channels. I never name the actual YouTube channels. One of them that popped up was saying that investors are lying to other people in the investing world, trying to get them to believe that passive income was a thing, and their methodology was, or their idea behind it is that all income has to be active in some sort of way, i.e., if you own property and you are renting it out, you actively have to find someone to rent out the property. You have to actively go to the place and change a light bulb or fix the floor or fix a hole in the wall, whatever the case is, and therefore this is extremely active and therefore not passive. One of the arguments also is that as people, they are going to work to get money to pay their rent, there's also an active element of it. It's that someone else is active and you are not as active yourself. I don't know where this slew of people really came from. I would dare say you probably assume that nothing is 100% passive, right? You didn't expect to throw your money into a market, blink, and then you owned a property, blinked again, and then had a tenant inside of it who had a contract and had nothing wrong with the flat house apartment ever. I find it a little weird that we are now in the space where there are a lot of people, this is my opinion, a lot of people who are trying to make money and or trying to become investors and or just trying to move up any ladder that they might have in their mind when it comes to financial goals. And then you have other people who are popping up saying that that these things aren't in actuality, which makes no sense to me. We all understand that a reaction is going to have another reaction to it. We can all agree on that, right? If you work, you will make money. If you make money, you can buy investments. If you buy those investments, they can, in the background, make you money while you are actively doing other things. The idea is not that passive income is not 1000% passive, or that you will never have to deal with your tenant or person who is inside of it. It's that you own property that's going to rise in value and you have someone inside of it who is doing extra work that you yourself don't have to do to get the money that they worked for. Sounds a bit convoluted, but that's the current system that we are in. My camera is just an absolute mess. You must see it clicks on and off anyway. The entire point is, from my experience within the investing world, no one is expecting a completely free ride, and I think it a bit ridiculous that anyone else would even consider that someone else would even believe that they have a chance at a free ride simply from investing. This is why I always tell you, and I told you in other videos, one of the ideas is that you can make a lot of money quickly. You can get into a market, you can get into crypto, you can get into X, Y, and Z and make enough money that you're actually able to retire early. But sometimes the timeline is a bit askewed, and that you have a lot of people who do believe that they can make $1 million in a year. Not to say that you can't, but you understand what I'm saying. I myself, I'm a property owner. I have a number of rental properties that I rent out to other people. But at no point have I lived under the illusion or the delusion that me getting passive income from this is going to be an active sport, or that I would have no participation in any part of me making money from the people who are inside there. Another aspect, and I don't know if many people know this because I have heard people asking before, how do I deal with running from apartment to apartment, changing light bulbs and fixing the floor and fixing the walls and doing other things with electricity? You hire a management company so that the management company takes care of all that stuff that takes place so that you, me, just receive the rental income. I myself am lucky enough to have a great management company who has been helping me for a number of years, and they've been absolutely excellent. They tell me when something is amiss in a property, and we deal with it, together or behind the scenes. But never at one point have I actively had to go to an apartment to deal with it. I do not personally like the idea of other new YouTubers emerging onto the scene just being completely skeptical, in that they believe that as other people are trying to educate and or help and or whatever people to get into a financial market to help them in some sort of way, I would go so far as to say you are probably here because you wanted to learn how to invest. You like the idea of investing. You like the idea of passive income. You like the idea of cryptocurrencies. You like the idea of NFTs. One of a slew of those things. I didn't find you. You found me. And as such, I tried to make videos to be able to help you understand financial markets, the cryptocurrency market, the real estate market, you name it, just so we can all kind of be on the same page, because there are a lot of people who do not want to work for the rest of their lives. And it's also believable to understand that there are people who are getting into the investing world who also understand that their investments will not be 1,000,000% completely passive. At some point, they will have to do a smidge of work to find a tenant, unless you have a management company, to fix something, unless you have a management company, and or whatever the other case might be, unless you have a management company. There isn't the, I find it very, very odd, and even more so, and I'm going to throw this in there because this is a belief of mine. I have discussions with my friends as to the next things that we should be investing into. And they're actually, now hear me out here. I have actually found one of the most passive forms of investing. It's not a secret. This isn't like some, I'm going to tell you. No, it's cryptocurrency staking. So for those of you who don't know what cryptocurrency staking is, I'm not trying to push it on you. It's simply like, understand what this is. You buy crypto that gives you a yearly return for simply holding the crypto. And there are cryptocurrency wallets that you put their crypto into, and you click, there's usually a button that says stake it, or you lock it into the network. And every month and sometimes every week, a lot of these coins will give you free coins for simply holding on to them. There are even stable coins that do the exact same thing. Why am I bringing up stable coins and other cryptocurrencies when it comes to staking? Because me and my friends were discussing if it was more advantageous to hold cryptocurrencies that had a staking protocol that gave us money for free for simply holding the coin, or actually having a tenant in an apartment. Usually, if you do the math, you can roughly expect a 4 to 6% return on rent. I know someone just rolled their eyes and they were like, I get a 15% return. Well, that's wonderful. I'm happy for your portfolio. For everyone else out there who gets a roughly a 4 to 6% return on their portfolio, the idea is that this is yearly from the rent that you're getting from the initial price of the real estate that you purchased. There are a lot of cryptocurrency coins that give you 4 to 6% for simply holding the coin on your computer. There's no need to try and get the rent. There's no need to fix a broken wall, busted floor, pipe, what have you. It's simply just holding on to the coin. So this is, in essence, one of the purest forms of passive income. You simply have to initially work to get the money, and then you throw it into the protocol. Not financial advice. It's simply giving you an explanation of that there actually is something out there. Passive income does exist. The idea of a passive income is that you are not sitting behind a desk in a box in a cubicle working 9 to 5. And I've met people who work 9 to 9. I don't get it, but it sounds terrible. Is that you make enough money to be able to put into an investment that makes you money without you having to have a boss. That is passive income. I'm sure some of you have seen those passive income does not exist videos, and yeah. So I thought I'd make a little quick video just to explain that reality does exist. We are not in the twilight zone. People who are investors do understand that when you are buying a property, you have to go see it, you have to do work on it, you have to fix them up, you have to find the tenant. And as long as you are not going to work to make that rent, the money's passive. I sincerely do hope that you've all enjoyed. I do hope that you all are having a great day, a great morning, a great afternoon, a great evening, wherever you are, wherever the heck you might be. I do hope it's absolutely fantastic. Thank you all once again for watching, listening, liking, commenting, and or supporting. And I will most certainly be talking to you all soon. See you.